Okay, now I'm going to talk about the question, and the question is like question of your textbook is question number 27, and question is root 48x cube upon root 3x. Okay, now this is written separately, so instead of finding the square root of the separate number, another way how we can do we can write this one square root common x to the power 3 upon 3x. Okay, now by this 48 is divided by 3, so when you divide it's going to come 16. When you divide it's going to be 16, and this x to the power 3 upon x, so this power is 1, and exponent rule what we can write 3 minus 1, so that is going to become x2, so this is going to be 16 x square. Now 16 is the square of which number? 16 is the square of number 4, so the 16 square root is going to become 4. Now this is x to the power 2, so 1x is also going to come outside, so that's how we have calculated the square root of that number. Because the power 2 is there, it means that number, if you are able to represent any number in power 2, that number, base number, this base number is going to be your square root. Like over here no power is written, and this 16 is the square of which number? 4, so 4. This is already square in the square form, so the x is going to be the answer, so this is going to be. Okay, now I'm going to talk about this question number 28. Over here instead of simplifying separately, I'm going to combine this first, so this is 72x cube over 8x. Now by this 8 you can simplify how many times? 9 times, and this power gets subtracted by the rule of exponent, so it's going to become x to the power 3 upon x, that is going to be x3 minus 1 is equals to x square, so this has come x square. Okay, 9 is the square of which number? 3 square, so 3 is going to be the square root of 9, and this is also in the square form, so this x, 1x is going to become the as a answer, so this is how we have simplified. Now I'll come to this question, and here also I'll combine first, so I'm going to write 150 x to the power 4 upon 3x. Okay, now divide this, so this is going to be 50 times, and this is x to the power 4 upon x, means x to the power 4 minus 1 is going to come x cube. Okay, now I'm going to write over here, this is 50x cube. Okay, now 50 is not a perfect square of any number, so what I will do, I will factor out first 50. Okay, so 50 I am going to factor out 5 and then 5, correct? Okay, now I am going to break out this 2 times 5 times 5, and x cube what I can write? X times x times x 3 times. Okay, now I will make the pair, and from each pair one number will come outside as a square root. This is 5 in pair, so 1 5 is going to come outside. This x is one pair, so 1x will come outside, and the number which is unpaired will remain inside the square root, so this is 2 unpaired will remain inside. This x is left 1, that is unpaired, so will remain inside. Okay, so this is going to be the answer, 5x root 2x for that question. So this how we have solved this question, and one more question I'll be doing question number 30, and question number 30 is also the same pattern. We'll see the question number 30. The question number 30 is 24x to the power 4 upon root 3x. Okay, so first I'll combine and divide, so 24x to the power 4 upon 3x, this is 8 times, so square root 8, and x to the power 4 upon 1, so this is going to become x cube, 4 minus 1. Now I need to factor out, and you can see here this number is also not a perfect square of any number, so I need to factor out. So 8 what I can write? 2 times 2 times 2. The similar way x times x times x. Okay, now I need to look out for the pair. This is one pair, I'll make pair first. This is one pair. Okay, from each pair the one number itself will be the square root of, so 1 2 will come from this pair. Okay, 1 x will come from this pair, and the unpaired number which are left inside will remain inside the square root sign. So that's 2 and that x, so I have written inside the square root. Now this is going to be 2x root 2x, the answer. Okay, so this how we have seen the different pattern question. I will be doing more in the next video. Thank you.